Hello, Todd here with the initial setup for skill and stature. On the board, we've randomly laid out all the site tiles, and we've placed a starting artisan and 2 starting workers on each player's home village. This is a game with 2 players, the players having chosen blue and white. We've also put out from the deck of region bonuses 1 random region bonus for each of the 4 regions. The marketplace has a number of tools where each of the 6 tools is pulled from the bag, 1 for each player. So there is an equal number of sets of tools as there are players, and they are randomly dealt, but in equal numbers, to each of the 3 guild areas on the marketplace mat. Also as part of the marketplace, 5 random gambits have been dealt from the gambit deck. We've pulled out a pile of resources for all the players to use. We've dealt out 4 commissions and turned the top card of the commission deck face up to see what's on deck. The pile of stature is going to be switched out for a track on the board to keep track of stature. Each player receives a refinery, a guild mat, and a random starting gambit. The refinery has 3 cubes, 1 for each possible upgrade, and the remaining workforce that can be hired throughout the game. And the guild mat starts with skills at the apprentice level in each guild and includes tracking cubes for travel points and actions used during the game. You want to roll to see who goes first? You want to choose a starting bonus? Okay. For my starting bonuses, I'm also going to roll a die to gain a tool. 5. It's a catalyst. Okay, for movement, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get my artisan onto alchemist so I can work this commission. I'm going to need to produce, refine, and commission for my actions to make that happen. So I'm going to produce, which gets me a raw lumber. I'm going to refine, which turns it into a refined lumber, and I already have a worker in my village, so I don't need to move anything. And then I'm gonna work a commission, and I'm gonna do find the cure, which only requires at the apprentice level 1 refined lumber, and I get 2 stature. And I also get to go up a level in the guild that I just worked, which was alchemist. So I'm now a journeyman alchemist and plus 2 stature. And I roll an event. 4. Spring cleaning, refine up to 2 of my resources. Well, I don't have any. What a bummer. Rar.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to produce. We're going to go to the market and buy a free dowsing rod for proprietary maps. Third action is a commission. And I'm gonna do this one. Transform lead into gold, which requires 1 tool. That's 2 stature.
2 stature. And an event.
Journeyman alchemist. 1. Move 1 of my pieces anywhere.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. And can I do my dowsing rod?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to use my dowsing rod. 5. I gain 2 raw resources.
All right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that doesn't work because you're already there. 3. Any raw resource. 1 worker may produce any raw resource that's at the site default. I'm going to take advantage of ingenuity to make that worker produce a flax instead of a lumber. So I've used 2 travel points. Probably probably makes sense for me to try to work this merchant commission if I can get there. But I'm not sure I can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rats. Okay. Instead of doing that, because I don't have enough travel points, I'm going to produce to get 2 raw flax. Then I'm going to refine by pulling this guy home. And I'm going to refine both of these into refined flax. And then I'm going to go to market and I'm going to buy with my flax, refined flax, the crucible and the rope from the Alchemist Guild. That spends these. And that's 3 actions. Are there any free gambits while I'm at market? No. All right, rar.
Hire, develop, and hire 1 worker. And then move that worker 1, 2. I'm going to produce one of each using ingenuity.
So you're gonna get an ore, a flax, and a lumber. Nice.
And then I'm going to do the merchant apprentice level import sulfur, which requires 1 tool.
Oh man, so
for 2
good.
stature. Please.
You're a journeyman in every guild.
And then I will roll an event. It's a 2 fall harvest, gain 2 raw or 1 refined resource.
Very nice.
And
all right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 travel points, and then I'm gonna produce to gain a raw lumber and a raw flax.
develop and use 2 refined things to
really nice.
set an artisan. And then I'm going to do a commission for my 3rd thing. I have 1 worker on mountains. I have 2 artisans, and I have a refined flax
Nice.
for 5 stature, please.
All right, well done.
That is a master level merchant.
Super good.
4. Spring cleaning, refine up to 2 of your resources. Don't mind if I do.
I want to use thin-soled shoes to produce twice. So I'm gonna spend 5 of my 7 travel points to do that and leave my pieces where they are. And I'm going to take 2 produce actions, which is gonna get me altogether 4 flax and 2 lumber. And that was a produce. I'm gonna refine by moving, let's see, I need to refine 2 things. So I'm gonna move this guy home. We'll refine 2 lumber. And then I'm gonna develop, and I'm going to spend these 2 refined lumber to hire my 2nd artisan. And I'm going to spend these 2 flax to hire another worker. And I still have 2 travel points, which I can't spend actually for traveling since I've refined this turn, but I can use hitchhiking to move this guy for free, and I'm going to move him there for free.
Okay, I'm going to refine these 3. I'm going to go to the market, and I'm gonna get my free gambits with Writ of Passage, letter from spouse, and a dowsing rod. I'm also gonna pick up a grindstone with a raw lumber. And then I'm gonna use my forged letter from spouse to move my worker to here. And then I'm gonna do a commission, a master level merchant. So I have one worker on each terrain, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I have the rope, and I have 3
Oh, check it out. You have no raw
things,
resources.
and I have
either.
no raw resources, so it is 9 stature, please.
I am gonna try to work this journeyman level alchemist commission this turn, which means this guy has to get here for 3 points. We're gonna move this guy here for another 3 points, which is 6 travel all told. I think I want to do a produce, and I have to do a market. So we'll start with a produce. Actually, this guy moved here for free with hitchhiking, which means I only use 3 travel points, and these 2 guys are going to go over here for 2. So I've used now 5 travel points. They can produce lumber, that's fine. I'm considering moving that worker who's on craftsman, but don't really want to spend the resources to do it, so I'm not going to. So we'll go to market and get a paid vacation and a preferred contract for 2 resources. That'll be these 2 flags. And then I'm going to work this journeyman level alchemist commission, which requires 2 artisans. I have them both, 2 gambits. I have 3. And to spend 2 refined ore, which fortunately I already had, and that's worth 6 stature. And I get to roll an event. 5. New treaties, swap 2 region bonuses. What are you at? 31? Yeah, that triggers,
31.
That's the last round. That needs to be a refine, a market, and a commission. All right, I think I can do that. Refine, it's gonna take this guy home and refine both of these. Market is going to spend this lumber on the bellows. And the commission's gonna go for this master level alchemist, resupply the city's salt store, 2 workers on mountains, no raw flax, got the bellows. And I would need a 4th action to take a produce, so that's not happening, but we are going to spend these 2 refined flax to finish it off for 7 stature and an event roll. Okay, well, now we get to count endgame stature. I have a total of 30 by the end of my last turn. You have a total of 31. It's really close. All right, endgame bonus stature. You get 1 stature for every tool, plus an extra 1 if you have the full set.
7.
7 extra stature. Here, give me 3 back. All right, and I just get 5 with no set bonus. You get a stature for every upgrade.
I have 2.
You have 2, and I have 1. You get a stature for every 2 gambits in your hand. It's 2 apiece. And a stature for every 3 resources you have in sight, which is an extra 1 for you. And then you get a bonus stature for having all of your workforce hired, which it looks like
I do.
both of us have. And then finally, on the skill track, every journeyman gets you 2 stature. Every master gets you 4.
1, 4.
And every grandmaster gets you 5.
5, please.
Here you go. And I have 1 master and 1 grandmaster, so I get 4 plus 5, which is 9. Make some change. All right, that means I end the game with 10, 20, 30, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45, 48.
30, 40. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 55.
All right, 55. Nice game.